Yeah, I mean, that one's 2 bedrooms too, isn't it? Or no? Just one?
It's a lot. There's one at Greenbelt or by New World.
So what else do you have to do? You still haven't signed that visa because they haven't gotten your ticket or your housing. But that's it. Brian is moving to the Philippines. He's in a TV show that's building basically the next P-pop icon group like BTS, but for the Philippines. So he is the dance mentor for the show. So he'll be there for 3 months. I will be going with him for 1 week, the very first week that he's there, to help get him set up, to just like understand what exactly it is he's doing there. And then he will be on his own. So I need to prepare for summer in general, I guess. I guess that means I better start with my laser routine, right? What I feel like it just caught y'all scheming or something. You know what I think it is? I think the dogs are in a bad mood because of all the travel talk. They're sensing that they will not be home very much during the summer, which, you know. Oh, I'm so cute, I love you. All right, well, I guess now, I have to go clothes shopping now for all this summer stuff. Don't have any more shorts because they no longer fit me. So I have to go shorts shopping, which is one of the most unfun things to do, in my opinion. So here's the question. Am I going to have an emotional breakdown in the dressing room?
Luke, you're so focused. Go!
Oh, Luke. Oh man, I feel like my days have been getting busier and busier. So if anyone cares, Brian still hasn't found housing. This is the problem because he's very bougie, and I understand, don't mind this. I understand why he is because I am the same way, but also at the same time, you move in like 2 weeks. So what are we doing here? We used to have a long distance relationship in some capacity for the majority of our relationship, and it wasn't until the pandemic because Brian couldn't travel in which we actually lived together for a long period of time. So this is the first time that he's leaving again for a long period of time, but this is actually normal. This is his second time that he's actually been gone for 3 months. Normally it's not that long, maybe it's like 3 weeks or a month max, but he went to China for 3 months for another TV show, maybe like 2018. But yeah, this is not unusual for us. For me, I'm very productive when Brian is gone. Even if it's just for a weekend, I tend to do a lot of work. So what I've been doing in my mind, not actually like written down, but I've been kind of thinking about things that I want to accomplish or focus on in the 3 months that he's gone. And I think that's really, I look like I'm choking you. I think that's really important to do if you are in either a long distance relationship or your partner travels a lot, is like focus on yourself during that time and what you can do with that free time. Some of the things I'm thinking of is kind of refreshing my workout routine. I'm thinking about pausing F45 for the 3 months that he's gone, because we normally go together, and do just strictly reform Pilates. And then also kind of like daily things I can add into my routine, because what I'm trying to focus on is mental health, I guess, because I was talking to one of my friends, Bobby, who is the owner of a couple gyms, and I was telling him, I was like, you know, I feel like I'm so strong right now, like I'm the strongest physically I've ever been and like the fittest I've ever been, but I don't look it. And he said something that I feel like maybe might be too frou-frou for a lot of people, but it's also never talked about, is that he's like, listen, I'm actually glad that I'm a man, because women have so much shit to deal with emotionally, physically, just like internally with our hormones and stuff, that he's convinced that a lot of weight loss for women, of course, you can like diet and eat at a deficit and work out all the time, but really what it comes down to, in his opinion, is mental health. If you are always stressed out, if you're never sleeping, then that is going to affect what you look like. And maybe I'm just pulling on straws here, but I believe that. So I'm trying to rebuild a nighttime routine, but I need to get back into the turning off of the electronics at a certain time. I also want to incorporate stretching into my daily routine, which I never do. I don't know, I think building a night routine will definitely help with the sleep, and then maybe with the stress, because I think I have a pretty solid morning routine down. It's kind of just the nighttime in which I'm like, well, I need to finish this before I go to bed so I can do this tomorrow kind of thing. And then that's when I end up editing for like 9 hours a day, which sucks and it hurts my eyes. So I'm just thinking about that. Also thinking of reaching out to some therapists to do therapy as well. It's easier to start while he's gone and make it a routine while he's gone, in my opinion. So those are just some of the things that I'm thinking of as we lead up to when he's leaving. So mommy, love you. Thank you. I will see you all next week.